Mineral resources. So let us begin to explore the mineral resources, so which is an backbone of all industrial civilization. So under the environmental science, we are going to see a module as an mineral resource. Minerals. So we all know about minerals, right? There are different types of naturally occurring minerals. So which is an inorganic solid, and it is characterized by a specific chemical compositions and also anacrystalline structures. They are in crustacean molecules which can be taken as in every conventional and also from buildings where we live and devices we use. However, the minerals as a non-renewable one, once it is depleted, they cannot be replenished in the human life, and it is also found in ore deposit in earth crust, and these concentrates must be ecologically and viable too. So you can see the pictures where the different types of naturally occurring minerals resources which is available, like it starts from granite and to the other stones which is occurring in nature. So there are non-renewable resources and the minerals which exist in the earth. Minerals. So minerals are indispensable forms as in modern life. They forms a structural core of the road and bridging and building through the materials like cement and steel. So in technology, they can enable electronics, copper, gold and silicon, which helps powering of our devices. So and coal, which we also mention as and uranium as a fuel molecule, from cars to the machines to the mobile phones and satellites. So where the minerals shape their progress. We also the strategic assessment, and it is essential for national security and innovation. Different types of minerals. So metallic minerals and non-metallic minerals. Metallic minerals which conducts heat and electricity. So example iron, copper, aluminum and gold. And non-metallic minerals like limestone, gypsum and mica, which is also used in industry, cosmetic and construction. So the third one is known as an energy mineral, which is shown as an picture like coal, uranium, thorium, etc., which provides as a fuel for electricity and industrial operation. So these are the different types of mineral resources. So in the last slide, we have seen about different types of minerals like metallic minerals, non-metallic minerals and energy minerals. So the minerals which contains the metals that are good, and it is also a good conductor of electricity and heat. So examples we have already seen about iron, copper and aluminum, and non-metallic minerals, they do not conduct electricity from the natural forms of the resources. Example limestone and gypsum. And the last one is the mineral which creates energy. So where we provide some fuel for electricity and operations like coal, uranium and thorium. So these are the broad classifications of minerals. There are different formulation of minerals and types of deposits. So the mineral formulation through which the geological process where the ignition deposits which arises from cooling or lava which yields the minerals like chromate and magnetite molecules. The sedimentary deposits via the sedimentation process which is formed from the sedimentation over time which produces the resources like coal and limestone. So metamorphic deposit which emerges when the rocks are subjected to intense heat and pressure, which creates the minerals like marbles, and this types of the energies or the earth's dynamic geological history. So each which helps us to create as a marble. So it is a metamorphic deposit. So we have igneous deposit, sedimentary deposit and metamorphic deposits. In the slides, we can see about the major metallic minerals in our country. So in our country, we have iron ores, so which has and primary forms in the states like Odisha, Jharkhand and Chhattisgarh, and it is fundamental for all productions in the steel. And bauxite, which is the main resources of aluminium, which is abundant in Odisha, Maharashtra and Gujarat. So and we have copper, manganese and gold. So the copper which is mined in Rajasthan, Jharkhand areas, and it is essential for all electrical appliances, and manganese which is formed in Maharashtra and Odisha, which is also used in steel industries, and gold which means as an reservoir which exists in Karnataka, Jharkhand and Tamil Nadu. So these are the major metallic minerals which is have next slides we can also see the non-major metallic mines also. We have metallic, major, metallic and also non-metallic minerals which is in our country. Non-metallic minerals. So non-metallic minerals like limestone, mica and gypsum. So we have the limestone which is vital for cement and which comes from the states like Madhya Pradesh and Rajasthan. So mica which is used in electronics and cosmetics and which is also found in Jharkhand and Bihar. So gypsum which is essential for construction and it is mined in Rajasthan and Tamil Nadu. The salt which is edible both in the industry and also extraction in Gujarat and Rajasthan. The granite and marble which is known for the extension of the zone and it is also widely used for constructions. So you can see different types of mining method, and in the pictures also we have some surface mining area and underground mining area. The surface mining area is an open casting mining and which is used for surface deposits like coal and iron, and which is also helps to extract. The underground mining which is vertical tunnels to reach deeper into it, and drift mining which is in horizontal tunnels which is followed by it. So one to extract the alternative river blood is an placer mining which helps to extract the minerals. So that can be used for mining gold and tins. So which recovers the mineral from river beds and alluvial soils. Mineral exploration techniques. So before we go into the geographical survey, so we have keywords as a remote sensing area and aerial photography in large scale identification, and geological methods such as magnetic and gravity survey which helps to detect and substrate the mining abnormalities, so which helps to drill and trenching and then confirm the quality and quantity of the ores. So there is a mineral exploration techniques which helps for this type of technique. So how to process and how to be form the mineral as an beneficiary one. So crushing and grinding ores to reduce the size of it. So it is the only technique uh, where the processing can be done and these stones can be used as an ores and also concentrate the gravity separation, and also to use the floating type, and where the mining helps in the process of gravitational and magnetic and concentrate the vulnerable minerals. So smelting and refining extracts and pure metals which can be left over, what is called as a tailing, and must be managed and responsible for preventing the pollution. This is a major environmental impact of mining. So while we have the mining process which boosts the economy, it also provides some challenges like land degradation. So you can see in the picture what are the effects which are seen like water pollution, air pollution, noise and ecological disturbance and disruption of local communities. These are the major impact of mining process. So you all know about the mining process. We have also come across some of the mining area and the environmental impacts due to it. So one such is the example you can take as in land degradation and soil erosion. So the government has taken necessary measures and policy laws how it can be taken and with the regular licensing and policies. The mining not only causes the environmental issues, it also causes the social impacts. So it generates employment but also the displacement of indigenous population. So the hazards like dust and the chemicals which can be severe. So the disputes over the land rights and mining lease are all very common social issues and ecological impact. Still, the mining which contributes and significant to the region and national economic growth, but still we have some conflict over the land right and mining leases. What are the conservation strategies? So we must ensure responsibility of mineral resources like efficient extraction to reduce the waste and recycling metals and minerals. So we also have an mined land which can be restored through afforestation and ecological rehabilitation. So the cleaner technologies which reduces the environmental harmness, which ensures a sustainable for future growth, like minimizing and adapting the cleaner technique and minimizing the environmental footprints. Minerals are the major driver of national economy and they contribute to the GDP. So which supports and also enable manufacturing their values, which try to industrial growth, market demand and technological innovations. However, the mineral prices can be varied and also impact by the global policies. So it can be a role for taking in strategic stocks which can helps us to manage uncertainty. So these are the economic development which also contribute towards GDP rate and support export and enable manufacturing. As I have already mentioned, mineral laws. So the laws of mineral, which you can see, the Mines and Mineral, so Development Regulation Act in the year 1957, which regulates the lease and licensing of mining by the government, and National Mineral Policy in the year 2019, which promotes sustainability, transparency, and community welfare. So the environment clearance and CSR mandate for the protection and also for the basic approval. Both central and state government plays a key and vital role in policy enforcement. Strategic and critical minerals. The certain minerals are deemed to be strategic due to their importance in defense technology. So rare earth elements which are crucial for electronics and a magnet and clean energy technologies. So lithium and cobalt which is vital for rechargeable batteries and it is also high in demand. Now, in India, it is now focusing towards self-reliance in sourcing and these minerals are to reduce the important dependence. So which can be is a strategic and critical role of minerals. So now we have some advancement in mining techniques. Yes, you all know about technology is transferring mining into smarter and safe as we have automation technique. Motor enhances the robotics which also precision and water safety. The drones and the satellite imaging which helps us in real-time exploration and monitoring. So biomining or the microbes which is used to mine as it is from the metals from the low grade ores as an economical solution. So the practices like water cycling and dust suppression which reduces the environmental impact. These are the advancement in mining technology. So now we are going to see about the challenges which is faced in energy resource management. So illegal mining which causes the revenue loss and environmental damage. So the climate changes and land degradation which affects the mining and which is also in constant tension between the economical growth and also ecological responsibility. So which ensures the equal distribution of mining wealth and local communities to grow and concern. So these are the challenges which despite an advancement we have a challenges in mineral resource management. Looking ahead, demand for minerals. So will be continue to rise, especially in green technologies and infrastructure. The recycling and circular economy model, which makes world better, to also become an important to have and mineral resources for deep for future. And the deep sea mining and asteroid mining may reshape the sectors. The future, which depends upon the policies, technology of innovation and global collaboration, which helps for sustainable policies. And we have an responsibility towards the mining resources which ensures the growth does not which comes out with the cost of our planet. Let us stand together to conserve our nature. Thank you all so much for being with me, and we'll come across with the other resource in upcoming video.